Hey everybody, it's Steve from Remax Metropolis. I wanted to come on and talk about getting ready for the spring market. Now's the time. It's time to start getting prepared. Now that we've seen the hopefully last Bank of Canada interest rate hike, now's the time to check in with your mortgage agent or your bank contact, your mortgage professional, wherever they may be. And get your paperwork updated, your finances updated, so they can give you basically your budget. There's no magic, there's no massaging numbers these days, all that kind of stuff. We've seen a lot of news reports showing people who have purchased homes either that are being refinanced, or there was one big story with people who had purchased pre-construction homes and they're unable to close on them because the values have dropped and they didn't have enough of a pad in terms of their personal finances. That's the problem with real estate, is valuations do go up and down. Even in the past 5 years, we've seen appraisals coming in low compared to what people were paying for homes. So this is not a new thing. Now it's just a bit more literal. The appraisal situation was more, I think connected to how much down payment people would have, because I know that people with larger down payments, the banks weren't as concerned, I guess, in that case. But regardless, now is the time to get ready. We're coming into mid to late December. You should have a really good idea of what your personal finances are. What's important is you go to your mortgage professional and you have your application open. You have all your documents submitted. And as long as there's no major changes to your income next year, or in the next 6 months, let's say, the information should be in good shape. The next thing we will do is we'll get you looking at listings, maybe not physically right now, but certainly you need to be looking at them through your email blasts from the MLS that you're getting. Hopefully, if you're not getting daily or weekly emails from the MLS, contact me and I will set you up. That's important because once you have your budget, you need to be able to look at homes and get an idea of what is available in your budget. It doesn't work the other way around. There's no magic in real estate. Yes, we are seeing price declines, and we have seen a very large price decline between February and now. But the big question is, have we seen the bottom of this price correction? There's a lot of evidence to say, yes, we are very close to the bottom. Also, in reality, we're not going to know that we've seen the bottom until we see increases in pricing. And I think we're going to see that in the spring. From the sounds of it, there's a fair amount of pent-up demand right now. So I think we're going to start seeing a very active and vibrant spring, which is all the more reason why you need to be ready. You need to have your finances in place. You need to understand how much you can afford. So once we get into situations where there are bidding wars, you're going to understand where your capabilities lie. You can't just walk away from houses anymore in terms of not being able to close or not being able to fulfill the obligation. A lot of evidence of court actions against buyers who do not complete their purchases. Buyers are losing their deposit, they're losing court costs, they're losing a lot of money, in short. So it's not a question of no deposit, no contract. That's not the way it works. If you sign on the dotted line and put an offer in on a house and it's accepted, you own that house. Whether you can close or not, that's up to you. But if you cannot close, you will be liable for damages and for, in some cases, a tremendous amount of penalties in losing your deposit and other financial penalties. So these processes are working fairly quickly these days. It's not a question of years down the road. This process is not as expensive as one would expect to litigate, and it's not as lengthy as one would expect to litigate. So, the process is, I guess, streamlined to a degree, but certainly sellers are more inclined to go to a legal remedy when things don't close. So it's not, it's not just, I don't want the house anymore. It's not just, I'm not going to bring the deposit, so just sell it to somebody else. That's not going to cut it. So you need to be very clear on what your capabilities are, and to make sure, A, you don't get whipped up into a frenzy during a bidding war situation, which good buyer's agents will temper their clients and ensure that their clients have their feet planted on the ground. That's a very vital part of our job, is to make sure that we're representing our clients to their best interests, not our own. And, that's really important. So anyway, just wanted to come on and give you some quick tips. So let's get the mortgage people involved sooner than later. Let's get you understanding where the market is. So you're going to be looking at your emails, and you're going to be learning what the market looks like. So those are the things we need to do, and let's get out there, and 2023 is going to be your year. Okay? We'll talk soon. Give me a call anytime.